contamination of water. We're doing all this shit to our water, whether it's rotten garbage, getting recycled through somebody's sink, or you're pouring bleach down your sink at home, or you're washing oil off your hands at home. But what if a company's putting oil through a filter thing, filtration system, and putting it, the clean water that comes out the other end, right into our sewers in Conneaut, Ohio, that are going right back into everybody's drinking water that gets filtered through the sewer systems and the Conneaut Water Department and all that. And they come in and they look at it, the EPA does, and whoever they're paying off or whatever, they, oh yeah, everything's good here, you're checked off, good. But what if they're taking thousands of gallons of this paint that they're spraying and cleaning up with water and other solvents and stuff, and these oils and these sealers and all this chemical stuff that they're spraying. It's not just water-based paint. They're spraying top coats, all this stuff, filtering it through nothing. It's just a piece of thin fiberglass, and it's only less than a quarter-inch thick when it's compacted. And it doesn't even, they spray all this leather and chemical through this thin filter, and it goes up to a fan, and the fan gets coated with all the stuff because it's not filtering it out right. All the overspray gets built up and all of that, and it goes right outside. They're spraying it, but oh, it dries right when it hits air. Yeah, it's fine. But then all that water and all that residue that the overspray builds up in the pans in the bottom of these big spray booths, and then they pump that stuff out and filter it in-house, and then it goes through a little system and it goes right into our water, our drinking water, and they say, oh, we got it all out. They filtered. Their filtration system is so great. But look, should we really be letting them do that? And the EPA says it's okay. Shouldn't their little filtration system go back in-house so they can recycle and use their own clean water? Why should their clean water be going out to our fucking streets? Why can't they have another system? Yeah, it's going to cost your company money to build that new system. Well, you should have had it a long time ago. You build that new system that filters that water in-house so you reuse your old water. We don't want your old, nasty, stinky water that's been sitting, and it's like some of the smells in there when you walk in, the whole place stinks like the chemical turd. It's like somebody took a chemical dump in your toilet. And they take that stuff that they filter all the thick, nasty shit that they get all the clean water away from. They put it in drums, seal it up, and throw it into the waste management dumpster. And they stack 50-gallon drums, plastic tubs of this fudgy paint shit that's a mixture of everything that they've sprayed. And then they just put it in, it goes to our landfills, it goes to our dumps. And that's Conneaut Leather, Leather Resource of America, going right to our dumps. And people have complained about it, and the EPA comes in and they're all, it's cool, whatever. They're paying somebody, something's up. You're telling me it's okay for them to dump this stuff by the ton. They're dumping it in a landfill by the ton. And Waste Management is taking it away, whether they know about it or not is irrelevant. That Conneaut Leather shouldn't be throwing that stuff away like that. What are they going to do with it? That's all that paint overspray because their paint system isn't right. It isn't great. You got all this wasted paint that you could have put on the leather, and now it's going out the door to the landfill? How do you feel about that? Polluting our water, polluting the ground that our water seeps to and gets down in there? I mean, are you telling me that all these sanctions and all this America, we blah blah, do the right thing the right way, do it right the first time, all those sayings and all that shit means nothing? Because behind closed doors, these people run the show. And it's money that talks. And if you don't got it, you better start walking because you're not going to get no gas in your car. Tell you, man, we got to steal the country back.